Well, welcome back everybody. I haven't been on in a while. It's been a week and a half or something like that. It's Thanksgiving afternoon right now, and we've got a bunch of stuff cooking in the house. And I thought I'd just come out and just scrape down the driveway a little bit. It hasn't snowed very much, but what happens here is it just builds up and builds up. If you don't just clean up the little bits, you end up with what we call hard pack in the spring, and then it busts all up at one time, and then you've got a foot of sludge that you got to deal with in the spring. So I'm just going to scrape that up before my boys come over with their families, and we'll get it all cleaned up. But something else I'm going to do is I'm going to just tell you some things, my favorite YouTubers, and I'm going to tell you what it is I appreciate the most about them and what makes them special to me. So we'll get on with it here, and I'll tell you what they are. And I guess you know what, I'm going to go ahead and start right now. And this isn't in any particular order of one through whatever. It's just what I think of these guys, and what I appreciate about them. So the first guy is John Ritter from A Ritter Bit Will Do. You know, John puts out really great content. But you know, to be honest with you, the thing that I appreciate the most about it is his dedication to his family. He includes his family in all of his videos, just about. And they love it, he loves it. You can just see the joy on their face. The next would be Tim from Tractor Time with Tim. And the thing I appreciate about Tim, even though he drives green tractors, is that he just says, try it. You never know what'll happen. Just give it a try. He's very encouraging with people that just might be hesitant to try something. And Tim doesn't always have the equipment that he thinks he should need to do a project, and he does it anyway. And I really appreciate about that about him. So my next one would be Josh from Stony Ridge Farmer. You can't help but watch Stony Ridge Farmer and see the joy that just oozes out of Josh. Josh loves being on that farm and loves doing things on that farm. He's always smiling, he's always upbeat, he's always happy. It just makes it fun to watch him. Next on my list would be Mike Morgan from Outdoors with the Morgans. Now, out of all these guys on this list, Mike Morgan I consider the tractor king. I don't know what you guys think, but he has drive like nobody's business. Mike is my age, and you know, he get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and he's doing stuff, and then he gets home from work at 6, and then he's just right back on it. He uses every minute of every day to accomplish the things that he wants to get done. Just drive. Tractor Mike from Ask Tractor Mike. You know, Mike has so much knowledge. He's just got knowledge about buying and selling and operating, and he just shares it with everybody. You know, he shares that knowledge, everything from financing tractors to warranty on tractors. You know, he was in the dealership industry for a long time, and sales industry, and he just knows the ins and outs of all of that stuff. So next would be Mike from Grampy's workshop. You know, Mike is he's always got some little project going on, and every time he says, well, I'm going to fix the transmission on my snowblower, I'm thinking, well, how does he know how to fix a transmission on a snowblower? And then the next thing you know, he's fixing the plumbing in his cabin or his house, and he's just a jack of all trades. Mike is, and he just loves tinkering and doing things. And you have to appreciate a guy that is good at almost everything he touches, but maybe not a master of any of them. So then my next one would be GP or Gord from GP Outdoors. What better neighbor to have? Holy smokes, GP's a great neighbor. He's always going around down the road to help somebody cut firewood or remove a tree from their property, and he makes sure that, you know, all his friends have ample firewood for the winter. He's just that guy that you want as a neighbor. So then we have Dave from Dave Knows How. Now Dave, I considered the professor of tractor YouTube, because much like Tractor Mike, he has huge amounts of knowledge about how things work and how to build them and how to fix them, and he just is, and he's really good at demonstrating how to fix something or how to adjust it. Something as simple as leveling a box blade. People don't think about it, but Dave has a video on how to level your box blade with your tractor and not the earth. So, you know, Dave just loves to share his knowledge, and it shows. And then last but not least, I have Joe Lesage from Steel to Wood. It used to just be Joe Lesage, but it's from Steel to Wood. And Joe is a genius. That's what I appreciate the most about Joe. He knows how to build, fix, repair, weld, fabricate. He's a mechanic, he's a welder, he's a fabricator, he's a woodsman. He just is so brilliant. And I know I've had things that I was struggling with, and I reached out to Joe, and he was more than happy to offer me assistance and advice. And I have to appreciate that. And you know, I like to think at least some of these guys are my friends, and maybe sometime they'll all be my friends, but that's what I appreciate about my favorite YouTubers. So we'll get to it now and get to plowing snow. Well, that's it. Quick and easy. Just scrape that off of there. Got to go in and finish Thanksgiving dinner. Check out all the YouTubers that I mentioned. They're great guys. I think you'll like them. Most of you probably already are subscribed to them. But keep it up. Click like, click subscribe, share it with your friends. Thanks.